What's going on, guys? It's Rob. In this short little video this evening, I want to talk about labels and how labels can be it can be an obstacle in life when it comes to growth and development. Because if you are constantly labeling or being labeled, you're confining yourself to that certain label. Alright? It's like die-hard Apple fans or die-hard Samsung fans or die-hard whatever, just people who are loyal to some brand or some label, and it shapes a part of the personality behind it. It hinders growth, it hinders open-mindedness because they're so loyal to this label or brand. Just it's good to be aware of labels and when you are labeling something and when you're viewed as part of a label towards any particular thing. Because once you're aware of labels and self-aware of when you're getting put into a certain group which is labeled, then you fall victim to trends, you fall victim to marketers, you fall victim to peer pressure and things like that. I personally do my best not to label anyone or anything because A, it keeps my mind open, B, allows me to adopt different opinions, okay, allows me to take in different viewpoints. If I have a strong belief about something, alright, and I get into a debate with somebody, okay, and they bring up some valid arguments, I'm more than happy to change my beliefs or my opinions. Okay, but if you have someone who is, let's just say, put in a label of, let's just say I label myself a metalhead, or like a metalhead, whatever. I listen to metal guitar, I listen to metal music, okay. There's so much stuff that goes behind the label of I'm a metalhead, okay. You gotta dress a certain way, you gotta have like a long ass ponytail, okay. You can't listen to any other music. You wear like a fucking eyeliner or something. It's the association. You don't want to fall victim to like all the nonsense that's around a certain label. And so I would never label myself as, oh, I'm a metalhead because I enjoy listening to metal music. I enjoy listening to all different types of music. Same goes with someone who listens to rap or hip-hop. Like, I listen to rap and hip-hop, but I don't label myself as someone who just, oh, like, what do you listen to? Oh, I listen to rap. You know what I mean? Guys, it's late. I don't know what the hell I'm saying right now. But, I hope you guys get the main message that I'm trying to convey. Last thing you want to do is put yourself in a group or label. Last thing you want to do is keep your mind closed. Last thing you want to do when debating anyone or arguing with anyone or trying to express different fields of thought is bring your biases or emotions into the debate or argument that's being had. Okay, if let's just say you're look at someone who's very religious and you're labeling that person as very religious, and there's a whole stereotype that comes behind a very religious person versus a stereotype as behind an atheist person versus a stereotype behind an agnostic person. But if you label someone, if I label someone, look, like, that's John, he's religious. Okay, why the fuck do I care what his beliefs are? Unless he's doing some like crazy terrorist ISIS bullshit, okay, or some crazy radical crusade bullshit. It's none of my concern what the hell he believes in. He believes what the fuck he wants to believe in. All right, I'm not gonna label him. Oh yeah, that's John. He's a religious guy. Whatever. Why the hell do I care? All right, I'm gonna respect his beliefs. I'm not gonna label him. I'm just gonna. I see John as John. Okay, and if you stop labeling people and things, you start to see people for who they really are. You start to see their character more so. You start to judge people less if you stop looking at if you stop labeling people and try to look at a human being as a whole, not just based off of one thing that they enjoy or one or what type of music they listen to, because it builds a shallow, narrow representation of that individual, which is maybe like a fraction of who they really are, and chances are it's probably wrong. Your opinion of them is probably incorrect as well. So, guys, that's I don't know what the hell I'm going on about. That's the basis of the video, guys. Just be wary of labeling people, labels, judging people. Be wary of brands and marketers targeting people who fall into certain labels and trends. Try to look at other people as a multi-dimensional person, not just based off of like 2 or 3 things you know about them, because that's the silliest thing you can do. That's why if you judge a person off just 3 things about them, you're an idiot. And yeah, just try to be worried about that. Try to catch yourself when you want to judge someone or label someone, because if you break free of judging and labeling and falling into stereotypes, stuff like that, you live a much more enriched life. Okay, guys, peace out.